in October 2023. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, in an interview asked the union to exercise restraint and allow the government to address their grievances. The Nigerian Governors Forum has met with the National Security Advisor, Nuhuri Bado, to address the security situation in the country, as well as the rising cost of food items. During the meeting that had a representative of the Department of State Service, the governors agreed to support the NSA's office in the state to enhance the nature and quality of intelligence. They also called for the reduction of foreign exchange demand by use of moral suasion to reduce dependence on foreign exchange, imported goods and services as a way of nipping in the bud the current security situation and food stability in the country. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has directed the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security to release about 42,000 metric tons of maize, millet, and other commodities in strategic reserves to address the rising cost of food in the country. The Minister of Information and National Orientation said this at the State House in Abuja after a meeting of the Presidential Committee on Emergency Food Intervention. According to Idris, the Rice Millers Association of Nigeria has also committed to releasing about 60,000 metric tons of rice to the market.
The first one is that the Prime Minister of Agriculture and Food Security has been directed to release about 42,000 metric tons of maize, millet and other commodities, garri and other commodities that's in their strategic reserve, so that these items will be made available to Nigerians, 42,000 metric tons immediately. The second one is that we have held meetings with the Rice Millers Association of Nigeria, those who are responsible for producing this rice, and we have asked them to open up their stores. They've told us that they can guarantee about 60,000 metric tons of rice. They will make that available to Nigerians to bring it out to the market so that food will be made available. Now, the whole idea of this is to crash the cost of these food items. And these are measures that will happen immediately. But if it becomes absolutely necessary, as an interim measure, on the short run, to also import some of these commodities immediately so that these commodities can be made available to Nigerians immediately within the next couple of weeks.
Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has directed the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development to begin groundwork on the construction of at least 2,400 housing units across the country's 6 geopolitical zones before December. President Tinubu gave the directive when he performed the groundbreaking of 3. He reiterated his administration's resolve to provide decent and affordable housing for Nigerians.
And the oblique corner of our vision is not the right thing. The best thing we are doing now is putting housing on the front corner of our needs.
Speaker of the House of Representatives, Abbas Tajuddin, has appealed to Nigerians to be patient.
I'm sure my honorable colleagues and every meaning Nigerian will tell you that there is no better time for the Nigerian parliament to come out and speak the minds of Nigerians, to respond to their anger, to their agony, to their pains. That is no better time. That's why we're here. We are not here to take care of ourselves. We are here to represent our pains. We hear ourselves. We are here to represent our pains. We hear their problems, and we will not relent in coming out to solutions that will
support for Nigeria in priority needs of the economy. The World Bank Managing Director of Operations, Anne Beje, she said the bank would continue to support the reforms of President Tinubu's administration through its supportive instrument.
But I'm also coming at a time when it's really important and quite encouraging to see all the important reform steps that are being taken in the country. And the partnership between Nigeria and the World Bank is very, very comprehensive and very fruitful. And we're here to make sure that we can continue to be very supportive as these reforms are to Nigeria in light of all the different initiatives that are being taken and all the needs that the economy has.
Summit of the West and Central African finance ministers with the World Bank and other major partners in the Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency.
Access, growing the social safety net, providing greater support for digitization and technological development of our economy for solutions to the issue of development and leading our various countries out of poverty.
The Action Democratic Party has expressed excitement over its victory in the Plateau State Senate rerun election as Prince Pam Nwakun Dachungang emerged victorious in the Jos North Senatorial District. The ADP National Chairman, Engineer Nasofa. The chairman also commended the Independent National Electoral Commission for ensuring the success of the elections, acknowledging the firmness of INEC Chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, and all the Commission's staff.
To celebrate our own, call on those who ran the race with us not to despair, but consider these in the interest of sportsmanship as a game. We can play it again and again. Furthermore, the ADP acknowledges and commends the efforts of the police and other security agencies for their exemplary role in ensuring peaceful conduct of the election. The party recognizes crucial role played by these agencies in maintaining law and order and express gratitude for their dedication to ensuring a secure electoral environment.
West Africa's regional bloc has a session also addressed President Macky Sall's decision to delay elections in Senegal, a major concern for the region that came just a week after Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger declared their departure. Chairman of the ECOWAS Mediation and Security Council urged the three countries not to leave, warning their exit would bring more hardship and do more harm to common citizens.
These unfolding events in the region are posing challenges that risk threatening stability in our countries. Consequently, an additional memoranda has been prepared on the situation in the Republic of Senegal for Your Excellency's consideration. This extraordinary session of the MHC therefore invites you to critically examine the following memoranda. The memorandum on the intent of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger to withdraw from ECOWAS, with a supplementary memorandum on the wider implication of the withdrawal. The second is the memorandum on elections in member states with special emphasis on the postponed elections in Senegal.
And in sports, Super Eagles of Nigeria on Thursday mourned its fans who died of South Africa. The team paid tribute to those who died while watching the match. Coach Jose Peseiro and members of his coaching staff held a minute's silence in their honor. And still in sport, the All Progressives Congress National Youth Leader Dayo Israel has rebranded the premises of the party's National Secretariat in Abuja to accommodate a viewing center and invited party supporters to celebrate Africa. A visit to the party's National Secretariat in Abuja revealed that